All right. All right. Hey man, I think this
Yeah,
one could
today's gonna be a special episode.
well not only is special, I think this one could qualify for our season two premiere. What do you think? I mean, because it's just way too much concept going on now. See, look, you even raising Atlantis to the top. See, that's insane, man. That's insane. Going down Bimini Road. Ooh, man, come on, man. When's the
We
last
got to raise Atlantis to the top.
when's the last time you seen an
That's
album
right.
do all of that, man? I mean, come on, really? With cutout figures, stand up figures. I mean,
But seriously, folks,
yeah. I mean, man, come on, man. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
is that in the back? Is that in the background?
Yeah, you know it. You
I
got
couldn't,
your
I couldn't have, couldn't stand the figures up, man. They kept falling. So
that's all right. That's what we here for to help them stand. We're gonna raise it to the top today, man, because the
yeah,
official welcome to season number two. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for riding with us. We had to go underwater for a little bit, but we back on surface level. But we gonna dive back right in and get deep with another episode of Funkin' Around with PTFI and David Chaos, y'all.
that's right, y'all.
And if
We
you
going
can't tell,
underwater.
if you can't tell by all of this stuff that we kind of got propped up around our world of cyberspace here, we gonna be doing a full album review of the Motor Booty Affair.
The motor booty when you shake, yo.
But see, I like that bass line, man. That's it's some phenomenal musicianship
Are they
on this
saying
album.
fire Crisco hot?
Man, they saying whatever they want to say. I mean, I hope you got the lyric book handy, cause I need you to tell me what is a psycho alpha disco beta
Got one too,
bioaquadoloop.
man.
Wait, oh man, but my
Mine still see. I see yours back there. That's what made me bust mine out.
hey man, hey mine back there, my picture disc is so dirty. That's why I got it so kind of far back, cause you can't really tell how dirty and scuffed up it is. So
Man, mine is still sealed, right?
and it's still turning a
And
little
look,
gray,
look,
huh?
it, yeah, look, it done turned and it's all upside sideways. They done packed it sideways.
They didn't put the dolphin one in there, huh? You could
No,
probably
it's on the
you
it's
could
on
probably shake it
the
a little
other
bit.
side.
So you could probably spin
Nah,
it a little and go like this and get it to
but it done faded. It done turned dirty white.
man. But I bet if you flipped it around though, if you open it, I bet that side blue, side two,
Wouldn't see the dirt, huh?
no, the side two would look crystal fire, crystal hot on the other side, man.
It should, because I mean, if this one faded
Right? It's
and it's still sealed, I
wait,
mean,
wait.
tell
Sir Nose and the Big Bird was actually protecting Doc riding the dolphins on the other side. See,
yeah,
I always put the other side because I'm like, okay, that's the same as the regular album cover. But I was like, okay, let me,
yeah, that was
yeah,
good.
yeah. See, yeah. That man, I would, and I think we talked about this. We can get into it. I kind of would. I would have rocked and roll if that was the cover, man. I mean, I love Overton. Let me stop because look, representing T-shirts, gigantic 40th anniversary poster in the background. But that right there kind of set the tone. But you know what? That right there just became iconic. That right there was iconic. Yeah, man.
I can't get the angle right.
The angle of the dangle. Yeah. All right.
There
So
you go.
hey, let's open it. What does it say right there on the reading? Let's open it up with the prelude, if you will. That'll set the tone for today's show, man. What we got, brother?
Yeah, though he had danced on the one with the rhythm of the flashlight, Sir Nose remained devoid of funk, now
Mhm.
aligned with the bump Knox's rump of steel skin. This dull duo from the zone of zero funkativity once again attempts to syndromize the planet.
Mm. Dun, dun, Dun,
For
dun.
in the face of the fury of the funk, they remain cool.
Mm.
Seeing so it be, Funkenstein renders Star Child this decree.
What was it?
Gather the baddest master funkers from throughout the galaxy. We shall dance down Bimini Road to the Emerald City and do the underwater boogie until we get off at the function.
Mm.
Hark and mark forward. Be ye aware of the motor booty affair. Go wiggle!
Yeah, man. That's what we doing today, y'all. We gonna get between the cracks and the tracks on this one, cause it is to say it's deep. It's not giving it justice. It's beyond deep.
I just see, man,
Go,
and
go ahead.
that's what that's one of the things that got that just put Parliament and Funkadelic over a threshold of like this is not just your average album or
Mm.
your average funk album or just your average band that got a record out, period. They had concept for a mug. I mean, they even had the, remember the dictionary, the slang dictionary for the
Man,
funk
it was
funk.
a
They
whole
had, man,
it was
come
a
on,
whole
man.
thesaurus on it, man. Come on, I
Yeah.
remember that. I was like, whoa,
I mean, they had
what,
words like mucklehead school.
what, and
You
then
know?
after Electric Spanking came out, I'm getting a little head, but they really had to revise it because it had a whole bunch of stuff going on with that, talking about the language of the funk that was being created by this
Oh
group
man,
of
and
folks.
Pedro even gave you some books that was laying out what was to come in the future in
Yeah,
there,
right. And it's
explaining what the electric spank was
oh man,
and how we were like, but I
yeah.
know y'all mugs that know we in that period now.
I think we've been
So
there for a minute, my brother. And the thing about it is some don't even know it, right? But we ain't gonna get too deep with that, right? We gonna keep it aligned with
we
the
don't have to.
yeah, because it's already prevalent and we see it happening and unfolding each and every day. So we gonna literally free your mind of that nonsense and bring you some of this silly
Thinking that
seriousness for your you know what. Yeah,
for
man.
your behind.
Yeah, so I just wanted to keep us going before we get into the tracks because it's not a whole bunch of tracks like how nowadays you got 14 songs or this is it hits it and it quits it, right? It comes at you and it just keeps on going. So I
But
still
then
to
you
the
get this,
there you go. Yep.
the 12-inch
Man, see,
with with the
okay,
grooves on the back.
wait a minute, see, wait a minute.
Did you
Man,
play that? Did you put your needle on that just to
wait,
see if something would happen?
Yes, I did. But see, man, you jumped ahead because I was
Yeah.
gonna say that till we got to the song, right? Because I got a story about that particular song. So yeah, keep that,
Oh yeah.
yeah, keep that handy because I'm gonna ask you to put it
I
up again.
can't wait to get to that one.
Yeah. All right. So let's do a little reminiscing down memory lane, man. I think I maybe even sent some notes to you and all of that stuff, but
You
just
know
on
I didn't study nothing.
man, see you a
This was
trip.
too big. This was too big, man. I could
All right,
I
okay.
was I was too busy looking for it.
I mean, you was
I
looking
mean,
for
we'll put it in later, but I got the Jocko stuff.
okay.
But we'll get into that when we get into the
All right.
you know.
So I'm just gonna give it from my little experience getting in my time machine, y'all. Going back to the way back machine, back to 1978/79, because that's when things was happening, right? Man, and talk about the little concert experience for this, right? Oh yeah, that right there, man. That's over. See, you know how to distract me when I'm telling my stories, man.
Over
See,
Overton Loyd.
that's Overton. Okay, so before I get into my little story, let's talk about. So, was there a conscious decision for Overton to do the Parliament and Pedro to do the Funkadelic? Because that's kind of how it lined up in the peak years.
I don't know because
Oh,
you had Stozo.
Oh,
doing artwork for both. Like he did some Parliament, he did some Funkadelic Greatest Hits, and he did some Parlet work. So I I I think, and I'm just, this is my speculation here. It's not no truth to this, so don't
there's,
shoot the messenger.
there's some truth in rhythm.
Uh,
Come on, man. It's all
well,
right.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that was planned or it
Actual
just
and
fell out
factual,
that
right?
way
But
because
yeah,
I noticed Pedro had Funkadelic on lock.
Yep.
This is, like I said, this is my opinionated speculation.
Right, right.
Funkadelic was on lock by Pedro.
Yeah,
So uh I mean, you even if George wanted to, you couldn't replace that.
right.
You could not replace the impact that Pedro had on
On
Funkadelic
Funkadelic,
with the
right.
stories and the artwork, period. And the little collages and all that. But
Man,
now Overton had
he
like
came in stomping with the
he came in
whole
stomping, and his artwork was kind of
oh
like that, as in like a student, like when you're drawing, with you doing circles,
ready
and then you
ready
coming up,
ready for
and you would
Saturday morning
see,
cartoons, brother. It was like that.
yeah. But I'm saying, look at some of the, like, you can see it in here, in the
In the sketching part. Look,
yeah.
yeah,
It's like
you could see the lines,
they're like almost unfinished, but
but finished.
you can see the, like, the circling
Mm-hmm.
to start stuff.
Man,
And
what since you got that album, flip it on the back though, man. When they're getting ready to go to the underwater function and Star Child is inspecting the motor booties as they go by, that artwork right there, that's ridiculous. It's just
yeah,
it's too much
look
concept,
like
man.
something. Yeah, and it's just like, I mean,
It's just too
but
much
here's the
concept, man.
one where I don't have. Remember, I told you I took his hat off, right?
Oh,
The wheels. And the reason why was because I I wish I could zoom in on it,
man,
but
just stick it in the camera, man. Go ahead. Yeah, yeah,
it,
yeah.
it
Oh
it'll
yeah,
get
see?
blurry.
Oh no, it looks clear. I can see it loud and clear, man. With the
Mine
yo-yo
gets blurry
and
though.
yeah, but over here, that man, it's gonna be
Okay,
you see
but
it.
see the hat.
He
He
cut
had a
off his
hat
head.
on, but yeah, because when I seen Overton's artwork, I could see the outline. He had a full afro. See the afro, but the hat was covering, from out here. So I just trimmed the hat off
You
because I
gave
wanted
him
to see.
a
I wanted to see
haircut.
Mr. Wiggles with the full afro.
Wait, well you
I was
gave him a
like,
hat cut, not a haircut. You gave him a hat cut. Come on, man.
well, I mean,
All right,
And
man.
then another one was with oh, see, now I can't find him. Monkey
Uh-uh.
See and Monkey Woo.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, you could see where he messed up and then came back with it.
Oh, okay.
And see, I don't know if you can see it here, but
Put it all the way up close, and it focus auto focuses. Okay, now bring it back just a tad. Okay, okay, yeah, right there. Yeah,
okay, see this here? This
yeah.
right there? That looked like the monkey face. And it didn't come out right. So he kept, he went
He,
down below
wait,
you know what I'm
he
saying?
just drew a vine and said, "Okay, just swing from it."
Yeah. And I think I want to say now I'm gonna have to put these on
Put
and
your
get in
readers
depth.
on. Okay, go
But
ahead.
I think it was something like that going on with Giggles and Squirm too,
Hmm.
where he kind of, no, it wasn't them, it was somebody else.
Hmm.
Oh, definitely with Queen Freakaling. You could see where he, like, on her legs, he kind of I
Come
don't,
on, man. All right, man. Hey, I
you
may
can
have to.
see kind of like
Wait,
where
hold on. Okay, I may have to blur some
uh
of that out, man. Come on now. You just zoomed in on a part of the anatomy that where people gonna be like,
all right,
"What?"
well, it's covered up.
Okay.
But
Oh,
really, here on the Mr. Wiggles here, I saw the afro underneath the hat. You see it?
Oh, it's kind of like not superimposed on it, but yeah, it's there. Yeah, and he
Yeah,
put
you
that.
see the
He had,
white part of the
yeah,
hat.
yeah, he
It
had
don't
to
go
have.
all the way down.
Right, right,
And I
right.
saw the squiggly, I saw the squiggly afro in there. I said, oh. So he had an afro first before he put the top hat on. So I wanted to cut it. I said, let me see what it
Hey
looked like.
man, let me ask you a
But
question.
I didn't
Hold
realize it's
on,
gonna be that permanent.
man. Let me ask you. I hear curiosity, but what got in you that say I'm gonna get some scissors and cut his hat off, man?
Yeah, man, I was in art class.
Oh,
I
okay. Oh,
was
okay. You see,
I
you
was
gotta get.
getting to the bottom of
Okay,
people's
okay. All right.
strokes,
All right. So you gotta explain to the folks that don't understand what you was doing, man. So there you go. So art student, you was
Yeah, I
doing it.
wasn't looking at it as a collector's
Oh,
thing at the
yeah,
time
yeah.
yet. I hadn't got to that point yet.
Because it was
Uh,
definitely a collector's thing now, and you like, man,
yeah.
I can't find the other Mr. Wiggles with this hat on.
'Cause, I mean,
Ah,
either because my mom used to tell me, um, and I think it was on this album because when she seen how with all the things that came out of it, the first thing I did was I punched the characters out, tried to
oh,
stand them up on the thing, right? And she was like, you should have,
you should have
you
left
should,
that alone,
you should have
boy.
bought another one
Oh,
and just left that one alone. But since you opened that one, you need to buy another one and don't open it.
right, right.
And I was like, yeah, well, where am I gonna get the money though? And she said, well, I don't know. you know, but she was hinting like, well, your next allowance,
Yeah, there you go. Right,
something to
right.
think about. But I'm like, I already got it. I didn't get into buying two and threes till I
Oh,
started DJing.
DJing, right? Yeah. So yeah. All right,
Now you're
man.
getting into four and five of the same copy. But but yeah, man, let's there's
You
so much going on with this album, man.
Yeah, and we gonna expand on it as we go.
Because
My
we done went from Chocolate City. We done
mm,
went from uh the Thumposaurus peoples coming down out the mothership, coming to
mhm.
render everybody, all the funky people, you know, save this dying world of its
It's
funklessness.
funklessness. Yeah,
And then what? Then we had Star Child and Certain O's battling
mhm.
each other. And
Epic
then,
battle.
then now they going underwater.
Well, I like what you said. Well, that,
Atlantis and Bimini Road,
wait a
which
minute.
has a connection to,
But wait a minute.
so
Before you even got underwater, I love what you said. What you told me. You said, man, the ship had to do a splash landing somewhere.
yeah,
So
you know,
why not in the Bermuda Triangle, right? Perfect spot to keep this thing going.
I mean, that was
Ah,
one of the biggest conspiracy theories was that the
mm,
UFOs landed in the
mm,
water.
mm-hmm,
Things
mm-hmm.
opening up and going in and then opening back up and coming out. So
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what George is talking about, but
Well, that's all right.
it's
That's all right, man. We here to expand on everything from that to. I remember you even mentioned something about when you was watching the first Black Panther in Wakanda, how it opened up, and then
oh
boom, you was
yeah,
man. Look what we
yeah. To
lo and
me, that was the
behold,
Motor Booty Affair movie.
that's it. All right.
I've always said when I was watching in the theater, everybody was just like enamored, man, and then when it came to that part, first thing I said was, "Oh, this is the Motor Booty Affair movie."
People looked at you like, what?
So my girl was like,
What are you talking about? Be quiet,
"Yeah,"
man.
and I'm like, "Well, I'm sorry, but." So I don't know if anybody in the audience thought that, but I just
That's funny, man.
thought, man, this is the Motor Booty Affair movie right here.
And we're gonna talk about that movie that we all have been waiting for. So let's let's dive in. I'll come back to my story about when I went to the concert.
Nah, man, no, no.
Oh,
Get,
you want
get into your story, man.
get into it, man? Well, I've said it before, man. Me and brother Vince gave a little house party to raise some money, charging everybody $1 to get in. We didn't have a mixer. We had two record players, the old school one and another one. Somehow I had rigged the back with the RCA, so while one was fading, I could start the other record up. So that's how we was doing, right? And believe it or not, we
Mm.
we saved up enough money, earned enough money to get our bus ticket on the Greyhound from
Wow.
San Pablo Avenue, Oakland, California, all the way down to the Los Angeles Coliseum, man,
Mm.
to see their
Wow.
version of the Funk Festival. And that Funk Festival,
Huh.
man, hold on, bro. They had Brothers Johnson, Rick James, Chaka
That
Khan,
was the original lineup, huh?
Bootsy, P Funk. I mean, the Brides. It was a festival that started like at 1 in the afternoon and went on to 1 o'clock in the morning of
Oh,
nothing
yeah,
but funk, nothing but funk. So, long story short, we got down there. We had to figure out how to get to Casablanca Records because Vincent's mom had left us some tickets. Somehow she
Oh,
hooked it
okay.
up. Lady PJ the DJ, KDIA 1310 on your FM dial had the hookup.
That was Vince's mom,
Yes. Yes.
PJ the DJ.
Yes, man.
I remember that name.
Yes, you do. She was, it wasn't a lot of females on the air, but she was holding her own, and
Right.
she looked out for us. She said, if y'all can save the money to get down there, I'll have you get some tickets, but y'all better behave and take care of business and don't be out there messing around. So the first thing they say, and she said, and don't talk to no strangers.
Yep.
First thing we did, man, talk to some
Talking to
strangers.
everybody. Hey man, you know where the Casablanca record
That was the first thing we did
is?
was talk to somebody that didn't know we didn't know nothing from nothing. And man, somehow magically, I'm gonna say magically, somehow from the bus station down there to Casablanca, we got there and then took a cab or something. Man, it's a blur. But we got the tickets, got in, saw all of this funk happening. And that's the time when there was no mothership. There was no mothership,
Yeah.
but the bird was there. The big
That's
old bird. The bird would come
so
down and make Sir Nose dance on Aqua Boogie, man. So
wow.
it was something, man. It was a sight for sore eyes, and they were still jamming. And thank goodness for Vince, man, because I'm telling you, he pulled me away from it because I'm hypnotized, and our bus was leaving. Right, that was me. That look right there. The bus was leaving like at 12:30 or 12, and he's like,
It
"Man, we
wasn't the
got to get."
57, was it?
Nah, the 57 don't go that far, man.
No,
That,
no, I'm just trolling.
I'm just saying that would have been nice, but the 57 didn't go that far. So anyway, and we got back safely, man. Uh, Times have
Right.
changed, man. Wouldn't let the youngsters do that now. But yeah, so that's it in a nutshell, man. So
Well, that's
uh
cool, man, because that's what later, that funk sign, it's usually in the back.
huh.
And it had the line up on there with the
Yeah,
hand like this.
yeah,
That was the original lineup
right.
of that show. And that was the tour that
That came up
eventually
here.
turned into the Funk
Uh,
Festival.
the funk on the green up here, right?
Funk on the Green. Yeah, that was supposed to be the Aqua Boogie tour, but by the
Right.
time it reached us,
Yeah, it was a
from
little
what I
different.
heard, fire marshals had
Oh,
deemed the underwater show unsafe or whatever it was, and
right,
they couldn't do that no more. But they came with the skull for Funkadelic
right, right.
and the thing, but
Yeah,
and
it had
I
morphed into
had
something, but yeah.
yeah, but it was still the music made up for everything, and that was the pictures that I had took
Hmm.
of that funk festival that I got here in my little
Okay,
thing.
you got to put it up in front of your microphone, cause yeah. Okay. Oh,
And it was
okay.
like
Yeah.
it was
Oh,
nothing but
yeah.
cowboy
Cowboy.
hats and Jerry curls. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man. Oh, Jesus.
And this one was
You're right. I see that, but hats. Yeah, cause it was a nice day for a concert, though. Man,
oh, it's this
baseball
one.
dime.
And this one was That's when the Brides of Funkenstein was on.
Oh man, that's
Or
classic.
actually, no, Funkadelic, because you could see the skull.
Oh man,
That's
yeah,
after that crowd had did what it was doing, and I went to the bleachers.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's after that incident. So I stopped right there, kind of like over the dugout, and stayed right there.
Yeah, that was the birth. That was the birth of we gonna act crazy at a concert. That was the run, as I call it. It morphed into the run. It wasn't necessary,
Yeah.
but it was the run.
And then there was Bootsy. This was before it all went down too. That's Bootsy's boot up
Mhm.
there, the boot cycle and all that.
Oh, that was what,
So
and he had this boot was made for funkin' then, right?
yeah.
Okay.
So it was
Okay.
that whole whatever was out. And but they didn't have a bird.
Yeah, I mean, I,
And they didn't have the little things look like it was going underwater.
man,
They didn't
hey
have all
man, hey man. Okay, can I say
that.
something?
Again, I
Can,
missed.
no,
Again, I missed
no, but
the
but
Funk stage show.
but hold on, that's okay, man, because I was still looking for the mothership and I was greedy. I wanted to see the mothership again, dude. I was like waiting, like, okay, I see they got this bird up here. I don't see the JJ Walker cap. I don't see the glasses. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. There ain't gonna be no mothership. And man, and all right, I'm okay.
Was waiting on the mothership to crash land underwater
Splash
in front of
Land.
Bimini Road.
Yes, yes, I was. I was waiting for it to splash, but man, I'm still a youngster. I had the props and everything, man. They still made it happen.
Man,
It was vainglorious still, but it was different. It was the bird, and I keep
wow, that's
saying the
crazy.
bird, man. I wonder. I'm gonna wonder. Then we're gonna get into the album, y'all. Sorry for this long introduction, but listen,
I'm
you
still
know,
listening.
the next phase of music that came was from Prince and the time and that whole thing about they whole thing
Right.
was funk is dead and we gonna be cool. And guess what? We gonna do the bird. And I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna stop right there because I know that concepts change and everybody wants to take it to the stage in one form or another. And that was their way of saying you know, we gonna bypass what y'all done
Changing of
did,
the
and
guards.
then we gonna keep on moving. So, all
We
right,
we
man.
want some disco now.
Well, man, that time first album was fat to me, man. I mean, every track was. Oh, that was your funkadelic pass card or something.
This was the first alignment that I made.
Did it
And
work?
I knew nothing about copying the pictures.
Wait a
I
minute, did it?
used the original picture and cut it up
Oh, jeez.
to fit so you don't see the jukebox part out here. And I put the One Nation Under Groove something. I cut that out of the 45
Oh,
thing and stuck it on there. And that
man,
was that was my first laminate I made.
you was truly destroying some collectible item stuff, weren't you? Just destroying it. What's up with that, man?
Yeah.
All right, you official now. All right.
My official
All right,
pass.
y'all.
No, but hey man, I was,
Man, it was hey, you got to say you was in your time machine, go back and that's what was happening. That's what you was
I
doing.
didn't say I didn't regret it because couple of years, when it sunk in, oh, I can't find the album no more. Now it's out of print, or you ain't
Mm-hmm.
gonna see it for a while unless it's used. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
man, I
Or
shouldn't
cut out or
have
a
cut it out.
promotional copy or something. Yeah.
Can't even find the hat that I
Man,
put
that had long gone,
on.
man. What you talking about? That's
No, but I'm just saying when I
had
did
gone.
it.
Yeah. All right, man.
Yeah.
Let
So
let's
anyway, we
let's
back.
let's dive in, y'all. Thank y'all for rolling with us again. Welcome back. Welcome back again. And we're gonna ask you right now before we even start this
Yeah.
this
I'm gonna
album
say it
review.
before you.
Oh, go
I'm gonna
ahead.
say it before you.
Hit them
Hit
with
that
it.
like and subscribe button and share.
That's right.
That's what you
Hit
do.
it, y'all. Cause now we about to
Hit
do
that.
what y'all we gonna give you more of what you're funking for right now. Cause we gonna
We
get in
about to go
between these
underwater
tracks.
with it now.
So hold your noses. Here we go, y'all. Track number one.
Mr. Wiggles.
All right, man.
Now that was like some jazz. Going
Yeah,
back to the old school.
yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. E did ya. Oh,
Oh,
I'm
I'm the
Jocko
jock and I'm
back
back
on the
on the
scene with
scene
my
with my
record
record
machine
machine.
saying, "Who Papa do? How
How
y'all
y'all
do?"
do? I'm
Mr. Wiggles, the
PTFI,
wormies on my
and that's David
leg.
Chaos. See, I had to mess you up.
Yo, DJs for the affair. I
Huh?
won't be going underwater, won't be coming up for air.
But
Mr. Wiggle the worm.
okay, all
So
right,
Mr.
y'all.
Wiggles here saying, "May we funk you."
Okay,
Okay.
all right,
Now that was
all right. Now let's
I'm
get
gonna
into the
go ahead and
history. Let's get
say
into the history of that little rap that what you just did right
I
there.
was just about to get it. Yeah, like that.
Okay.
That was because was it Rappers Delight had did its damage.
Not yet.
That when Rappers Delight didn't that come out? People was
79.
rapping though.
No, the Rapper's Delight hit the same year that Knee Deep hit. And the only reason I remember that,
You
because those were the
sure?
two, I'm positive, those were the two main records that you could play for 15 minutes each if you needed to go use the bathroom.
Okay. Well,
But
I
you
knew
could
there
go,
was some rapping and graffiti going on. So,
it was still,
but that was like George. That was they, letting you know the roots of what was about to happen. I
there you,
guess, but
right. Well,
they went back.
it was nothing on the pop side. So to me, Rapper's Delight was the, okay, it's going to be the pop.
They was the pop side. Yeah,
Because now it's commercialized and it's making money. We ain't getting clearance from Chic or anything. We just doing it right and putting it out and rapping on top of it.
yeah.
So yeah.
And
What was the original DJ's name that did that? That
what Rappers Delight?
no no no.
Who, who did that? Oh, you talking about for Mr. Wiggles?
Yes, man.
Yeah, that was Jocko. Jocko on the radio.
Jocko on the radio. Okay,
On the radio.
so you got a little history on him. What's the what was that all about?
Yeah, that was George paying homage to Jocko on the radio, Jocko Henderson. He had a show called I think it was Jocko's Rocket Ship Show or something like that.
Hmm, okay.
And he was I can't remember if it was Baltimore or Philly, but I know it was on the East Coast.
Okay.
And this was like in the 50s. Uh 52, 53. I think he was in Philly. Y'all in the comments hit that. I know y'all, some of our funk heads out there know about Jocko Henderson.
Okay.
And that's what he would say when you don't know. He say, E did it, yeah. Oh, I'm Jocko. I'm back on the scene with my record machine
Ah.
saying, Papa do, how y'all do.
See.
You know,
Oh, see.
that's how he would, like how
Okay.
Sly Stone would get on there and do his thing.
Right. Like the
Okay,
intro.
EIA.
Yeah, when you would do
Yeah,
the
that
intro.
that was
Okay.
his thing.
Okay.
Yeah, because he
All right.
say, um, I'm Jocko with my record machine.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's playing the records. So I used to think I thought he was saying wrecking machine,
Uh,
but you know, when I
see.
got older, started
Right.
figuring that out. I was like, oh, record machine, because he was the DJ.
See. So he's
So
saying Jocko. See, and I thought George was saying I'm the jock back on the scene with my record
yeah,
machine. You see.
right, yeah,
All
me
right.
too. That's what I'm saying. Because I didn't
Okay.
look.
Because like a
I
DJ
thought
used
he
to
said,
be a
"Oh,
di-
I'm
no.
jocking." I thought he said jocking.
Well, see, back in the day, you used that. Wait a minute, that's what a DJ used to be, a disc jockey.
Jockey, yeah,
Yeah. See,
yeah,
so I thought he was saying
jockey in
that.
the disc.
So I thought he was the jock back on the scene with the record machine. I didn't know it was actually borrowed from someone else's
No, yeah,
tagline.
that was his
Wow.
intro. So
Wow. Okay.
you know,
Okay.
and
That definitely puts in it. And I'm gonna say this, since with when the needle hit the groove, when we're gonna do it as a review of the album, y'all. We ain't gonna do the CD and stuff. We gonna do the
I
album.
got
So,
some helicopters flying around. Huh?
I can't hear him, so that's
Can y'all
cool.
hear that?
Nah, man.
Oh,
Just
that's
take.
good. They suppressed it.
Yeah, okay. So just take cover if you need to, okay? Okay.
They
What I was
coming.
what okay, you back. Wait, like what'd you say? I'm gonna disappear. That's let me
Yeah,
disappear. That's what you
some
need to do.
extra stuff start happening.
Oh man. All right.
I'm
It,
expecting wind and stuff like this,
hey, so
but
Mr. Wiggles truly put the underwater effect in full 3D with the vibe of being at Bimini Road in downtown Atlantis. To me,
Atlantis.
it sounded like the overall sonic quality and mastering sound. It sounded like you was underwater. It was something happening, man. It was totally a
Yeah,
different thing. It was a different thing from Funkadelic. It was like we done went from outer space to now we done splash landed underwater.
now we underwater.
Man, we had mentioned Overton Loyd, and I was reading some of the credits. I don't know if this is the only one, but he's actually doing some background vocals on that song.
On Mr. Wiggles,
Yeah.
or on the album, it's on the his
No,
credits on the album.
no, this is for this single, for this song, this one particular song. He's actually doing background vocals on Mr. Wiggles, man, which is
Okay,
crazy.
I wonder if that's him that said Mr. Wiggle the worm.
I see. Well, we don't. I don't know their parts, but it just said background vocals, so and that's what I was looking
Okay,
at.
yeah,
And
because I seen him on in these credits.
oh, okay,
He
okay.
was part of the coral reef.
Okay, so
Her bubbly vocalizations.
he may be showing up in some other stuff, but he's definitely on that
Oh, they
one.
got him on that. They
Yeah.
got him. Debbie Wright, Jeanette Washington, Malia Franklin, Shirley Hayden,
Mm.
Cheryl James, Glenn Mabry, Don Silva, Linda Brown, Richard Cush Griffith,
Oh.
Ramon Sproul, Mike Clip Payne,
Oh.
Joey
Okay.
Salabach, and Robert Peanut Johnson, Larry Hextall, and Overton Lloyd.
Overton. See, they saved him for last. That's funny, man. Because
Yep.
I didn't know Overton sang. So everybody can do their thing, man. I can do my
Yeah.
thing underwater.
Underwater.
Yeah, man.
I like them
Hey,
horns though, that big band type feel.
hey, hey, but who's holding that blues walking bass down?
Yep.
Who
Boom,
who
dum,
do, who do
dum,
you
dum,
who do you
dum.
think who's doing that?
Well, I
Dun,
don't
dun,
know. I
dun,
think it's Mike
dun,
because
dun,
Mike
dun, dun,
wrote the
dun, dun,
song,
dun,
right?
dun,
He
dun,
got
dun,
writer's
dun,
credit,
dun, dun, dun,
but
dun,
then it's
dun,
probably
dun,
it's
dun.
probably gonna be Boogie, huh?
There you go. Come on, man. That's Cordell, Boogie, Marson.
That's French.
Thank you. Come on, we we gonna say Boogie on almost every show, man. Just so that Boogie be showing up in every little session that he
Boogie
could
was
back
my
then.
dude, man.
Wait, I can do that, man. No problem.
The Black Leprechaun. It always gets you up.
Man, cause ain't those
The Black Leprechaun,
he is
y'all.
the only one on the planet that can fit that. When you see it, he just comes to vision. And don't let him be
Yep.
dressed up on it like how you would be at the
He had them
shows.
big glasses and then the big shoes with the big yeah. He was the Black Leprechaun, man.
Ah, all right, man. Okay, all right. Now we're gonna slide into track number two. Cause yeah, that was a good way to end track one. So yeah, we're underwater, right? And man,
And he also played this next character that's the name of the next song.
when this song came on, my speakers exploded. And I was like, I don't even need to read the credits. I know that's Boosie on bass. That when that man, what okay, and what we are
Was
talking
that
about,
was that
y'all.
him on the drums too? 'Cause that sound
Um,
like Boosie on
oh
the
wait a minute,
drums.
wait a minute. Can we announce the song first? The name of track two is Rump of Steel Skin, y'all.
Steel skin, not Rumpelstiltskin.
Yeah, but
Rump
rump
of
of
steel
steel, like
skin.
the metal skin. And Yeah, yeah. Boosie is on bass and right, and on the drums as well, man. So, but man,
This
I got.
character right here.
Um, yeah, we don't want to really shut. Thank
Oh
you for
yeah,
yeah.
it's blocked out,
Thank you. 'Cause he's got a rump of steel skin, right?
and he's putting megatons in
It's how
somebody's
this.
butt.
Yeah. And I'm going to ask you this question: was Rumpelstiltskin a cousin of Sir Nose? Whose side was he on? The
He
good or
was
bad?
Nose. He was with Nose. He was part
Okay.
of Nose's crew. You
Oh,
remember
okay.
when
Oh,
Glory
okay.
Hella Stupid came out?
Well,
You see,
that's
that's when you meet the rest of the crew.
but that's later. So I'm saying right now, are we
Exactly.
being introduced at this time to
Yep.
another
Yep.
fellow nose kind, if you will?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So he wasn't like a
Now you
star
starting to
child coming
see.
to help. Yeah, but he's building up his task force and got somebody to help him while he's underwater because in the little cartoons they's flinging him into the water.
Now
Uh,
this one we gonna thank uh Dr. Vladimir Wu,
mm-hmm.
DM Jones, the one and only
DM Jones.
photographer for Parliament and Funkadelic.
Oh, okay.
That's the rump of Steelskin character
Ah, yeah.
on the concert. And again,
That
that
looks
was
like
Boogie.
Boogie. That looks like Boogie,
That's
man.
Boogie. Boogie played Rumpofsteelskin.
Ah, yeah. I got my book back there too on display, man. That's a collector's item to have for this particular episode here,
Yep.
man. And I'm gonna say
Oh
something
yeah.
that before we get far gone. Put the album on in the background and have it playing, y'all, while we talking about it, so you can see what we talking about. I'm gonna mark them with chapters, track by track, so you can actually play along, if you will, make it a full experience.
And I'm gonna give you a preview of song 3. Don't skip that one
Wait,
either.
man, see you tripping, man. Can we can we
We
finish
still on
track two? Okay, man.
Steelskin though.
Gosh, dog, man. 'Cause
I'm just saying,
you
man.
knew that was, but that was gonna be my thing. Okay, all right.
I
Wait a minute.
saw we
Wait a minute. Man. Oh man, I'd have missed this, man. I'm glad we back, dude. So anyway, so
another one. No, go ahead, because
okay.
this along with Rumpelstiltskin.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. You got his, and if that's Boogie, he ain't on
That's
bass
Boogie.
there. He on guitar. So Boogie's showing the different chops and poses that he was how talented he was able to switch up on things. But yeah,
Yeah,
man,
Boogie
like I said,
bad.
Rumpelstiltskin definitely could have been on a Boosie album with different lyrics or something, but because the bass line is just exploding out the speaker. I was like, what is
That was
happening?
Bootsy all over that.
That was just a major concept, and they singing in the chorus talking about the motor booty will shake your rump. The motor booty's
The
got
motor
funk.
booty booty fun.
So it's just
Oh man.
oh, you got him upside down, but okay, I said, oh, because he's upside down.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's another cousin to the clone of the nose or something, man. That's
Yeah,
what I'm gonna
he
say. Okay.
might be his clone because he's made out of steel.
Of songs on the album, um, this right here was definitely one of my favorites, man. I'm telling you that.
Thought that was gonna be the next single or something.
Yeah, I don't see why it wasn't, man. It was just too powerful of a jam, dude, to be slept on because you only got it on the album. I mean,
Fire Crisco hot.
oh my goodness,
Put
man.
on water.
The vocalization, the musicianship, it was just all around.
You know what you should do?
What?
The the part where George is talking on the megaphone in the
Uh-huh.
background. And,
Mm-hmm.
well, you know what to do with that to hear what he's saying.
Oh yeah,
Don't
some
tell
ISO,
nobody else. But,
some isolation.
you
Man, it ain't
said
no, man, it
it.
ain't no secret no more.
Yeah,
Everybody,
isolate that.
wait a minute,
Isolate that and
wait a
then they
minute.
hear him talk.
Everybody doing it now, man. I remember when it was
Yeah,
new.
because
Now,
nothing can stop us now. Yeah, ho, because he was saying some stuff that's like it's inaudible, but
wait,
he was,
hold on. I gotta show you something. I'll be right back.
yeah.
Man, my man came back with
no, we done something down the number one Bimini
Bimini
Road.
Road,
He's saying all that on that
all
with
that,
that.
man. Yeah, so yeah, when you said megaphone, I'm like, okay, yeah, I think I got one of those.
Yeah, because I thought it was like I did record him talking from a walkie-talkie.
Oh man, but
I thought, oh my, he was on a megaphone, I
you could
guess.
kind of get that effect through the soundboard too if they tweaked it right, right? You know that
Oh,
talk they
okay.
had that
Pull
talk
out
back
some of
button
the
and
yeah,
just tweak it. They could have did that, but it definitely sounds like the easy fix would be just use a megaphone. But yeah,
yeah.
man, bass line, uh, drums, guitars twanging, everybody singing, George throwing concept. I mean, we are
All that
definitely we
underwater slang.
we are definitely not just knee deep, but totally submerged deep on this track right here. All right,
Yeah.
man. Go ahead. Track number
Next
three, man.
track.
Next track, man.
Track number three. You're a fish and I'm a water sign.
Now, ask me what did I
Okay.
do when we got to that song,
Now
man?
let's ask PTFI what did he do when song number three came on.
Uh,
After
after
Rumpofsteelskin.
hear Rumpelstiltskin. Well, hmm.
What you do, Phil?
I never really understood the song at the time, man. But you gotta remember, y'all, I'm only like 15, 16 years old, right? So I'm still trying to figure out the groove and the pace of an
Mm.
album and everything, and I think someone said that it reminds them of Handcuffs from Mothership Connection. And I
Who
and,
said that?
and I humbly disagree with them. So I'm gonna give them a chance. Oh, okay, what's the song we're talking about? What's the name of it again? Give it its proper
You're a
introduction.
fish and I'm a water sign.
Okay, and I think it has a part of it in parentheses or something.
Yeah, the you're a fish and I'm a was in parentheses
Okay,
and water sign was out.
so that was kind of
So
unique, right? I mean, it's like okay,
yeah,
that's a
I thought it was like a zodiacal love song from underwater. Water sign. Oh, what is the water sign? Is that an Aquarius? Or Aquarius is an air sign. I don't know.
oh,
See, I
no,
don't know all that
Pisces,
part.
man, Pisces, and see, I don't even know this stuff. They're the fish. Pisces are the fish, brother. So I'm just gonna say, all y'all on the
But I mean,
comments,
some
we're gonna
signs
do
are
something
water
right
signs,
now.
some signs are air signs, and
Okay,
some are
okay,
earth
okay,
signs.
okay. So I want everybody
So
that's checking this out, put y'all
put it in the comments.
put your astrological sign on in the comments right now. Go right ahead,
Only if
type it
you're a
in.
water sign, though.
No, put it in there, cause
Oh, that's so we know. Okay, all right. Well, put it all in there.
yeah, don't
I just wanted
discriminate.
you to see what the water signs are.
Wait a minute, but if you know that you're water sign, some of us may not even know this stuff, right? Go ahead and put it in there, cause I know I'm not. I ain't got nothing
Because
to
I'm
do with
about to
no.
cheat.
Wait, but see, you looking it up to see what?
Well, yeah, because I just want to know. So that'd be okay. All the
Okay,
water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces.
man, you know, you know who's this song
And
was some.
George is a Cancer, so so maybe he was.
Is it Cancer the
This
crabs?
song's coming from.
Wait a minute, are they? Is it Cancer? Is it the crab? 'Cause-
Yeah,
okay,
yep.
so that's some water.
Crab and a Scorpio. I didn't know Scorpios was underwater, but they do look like
Oh
little
man,
lobsters.
they look like little scorpions that should be in a desert. The complete
That's what
opposite.
I'm saying. A Scorpio, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they look like lobsters though. A little. They got that lobster crayfish crawdad look.
Hey man,
but
hey man, what
but
are we
I'm just
talking?
saying
Wait a minute, man.
it's like
What are we talking
I'm a
about?
fish.
Uh-huh.
No, you're a fish and I'm a water
Water
sign.
sign.
And then,
Okay.
and it's like, I was just tripping because George is a Cancer and that's a water sign. So I don't know,
I'm
but
gonna
it
say
don't sound
this.
like him singing.
I'm gonna
So
say this. This is definitely or was definitely a Junie jam. I ain't even got to
Junie
look it up.
Morrison, yeah.
I don't even have to
Yeah.
look that.
That was Junie all over it.
Oh, my goodness, man.
Yeah, he got that granny sound. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah.
Well, who was saying
And
they could
getting
do
Ray
Granny?
Davis
Wait a minute.
all over it.
Who was saying they could do Granny really well? Was that?
Otis.
Oh, what's up? Oh, hey man, hey,
Up, Otis.
yeah man,
We gonna
hey.
get it. We gonna get him on here.
Yeah, we got to get him out here, man. Again, I told him
Yeah,
we're gonna hook it up and do a track or two. But yeah, Otis say,
yeah,
man, he would get gigs doing the granny voice.
yeah. So yeah, that was
that was
okay.
definitely
See,
that was definitely a Junie jam, dude.
yeah, and see, my mother used to play a lot of them. Not Ohio players, Isley Brothers,
Mm-hmm.
and Tavares and all that. So
Mm-hmm.
she liked the moments, and
Mm-hmm.
they later turned into Ray Goodman and Brown. But they the stylistics and the Delphonics and all that. So that's why I kind of related to this, but it was just kind of
Okay.
weird coming from Parliament
It
because Parliament wasn't known for their love songs or even crying. And but when I was referring to like handcuffs,
yeah,
I
go ahead.
didn't
Oh
mean
yeah.
it like
Okay.
sounded like handcuffs,
Okay. Yeah.
but it was just like okay, Mothership Connection had all these songs on there, and then handcuffs
Came out of
seemed
nowhere.
a little
They
out of
yeah,
place
it
on the
jumps
album.
track. Right. Absolutely.
Right.
But
So
it was funky.
that's what this one kind of feels like.
But it was
Like this
funky.
is yeah, but this one was I liked it because it had that
What did it have?
it had arrangements to it, and it was just like it was like a slow, and it just kind of had that.
Can
You,
we
you
get
know what I would think of?
down?
Yeah,
Can
but
we
dun,
get down?
dun, dun,
I want to
dun,
be on
the
blood.
seaside of
I
love.
get it now.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay.
Let's go sperming. It's mating time. See, they was tripping. Okay. And that's why I was
Ow.
tripping. But see, but
Ah.
but what got me about the song,
Oh
because
man.
the theme of it was being underwater.
They stuck to the theme.
That
Okay, got
reminded
you.
me.
Okay.
To me, it had that feel. It was like this. It was like a wave, like you going like this,
Mm-hmm.
and you know how the motions is kind of almost fast, but but
The
but
motion
the
of the
song is
ocean.
kind of slow.
Yeah.
So it's almost like you're doing this, but it's in slow, kind of like the slow motion, like,
Man, you got
and it's
deep with
just
this jam, didn't
hey,
you?
yeah, because
Dang.
the back of the album said this is from a motion picture underwater that you're gonna see now here,
Uh,
you hear now, see later.
Later.
So
Yeah.
I'm already thinking, what scene is this from in the movie?
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
well, man, it's several
So I'm
parts.
thinking, oh, this might be when
What
because they talking about mermaids and
laying
all
out on
this,
the beach
you
with a
know.
mermaid, right? It's kind of
Yeah.
that vibe,
So
right?
yeah.
Okay.
So it had this. I'm looking at all of this, tripping on the
Innuendos going
song,
on. Yeah, yeah.
and there was this
It's
was probably too explicit,
yeah.
but this part right here with the two fish on homeboy, I
Man, it's a lot of love making scenes within a picture within the picture that you was just holding. And
yeah.
being young, it was kind of a little over my head, but I was like, because even the title of the album, Motor Booty Affair, when you look at how they spell it out with motor booties, it's
Yeah, all the M, the B, and the A.
it was all it was very explicit, but it was like it was that subliminal thing. It's right in your face, but if you really ain't looking at it,
The
you
M,
like right
the
the
B,
B, the
and the
A.
A.
You it's kind of over your head if you're not really paying attention. Okay. Yep. Absolutely. So
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 yeah,
let's
y'all gotta hit the pause button on that so you can see what it
wait.
is.
So you asked me what did I do when that came on, and we kind of went out down. We went down another whole path of what you did. So
So tell us what you did, man. Oh, nothing. You do nothing.
I I went back to Rumpofsteelskin and played it again. And then after it would play about, I did that about three times. But then it would play into that, and then I was like, okay, And I said, well, let me just
Let me
try to,
try.
but let me try. So then, wait,
Mhm.
I wanted to say that. So are we good with I'm a fish and you're a water sign?
Uh, I guess so. Yeah, because that was I guess our introduction. Well, no, it was um One Nation. We'll get to that one too, but
Yeah.
it was kind of showcasing Junie.
Okay. So so oh, and just let me say, I made a little note. I want to say this is Stevie Free. Yeah, I think I told you about Stevie. This is
Okay. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
that's his favorite song on the album. So you're not
Okay.
alone. He
And he's
digs
a
that.
musician, right?
Yeah, he's a musician.
So he knows. So that's what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying.
yeah.
He know he
But
probably tripping on the arrangements
but
and
let me say though. But hold on. See, he's one of the cats that's getting into P Funk now. It's a difference from what hold on. So it's a difference being 14 and 15 hearing can we get down? I mean, it's a difference from now because like I said, now I get it. Man, I hear the musicianship. It's a pretty song. Okay,
but see,
go
I
ahead.
was in the band and orchestra,
Oh,
so
there
I
you
was
go.
tripping
There you go again. I
on
was
that
in the
level. It
band
was like,
too, man.
well, yeah, but I think you was gone by then, right?
No,
79,
70,
78,
70.
78.
I was just getting ready to leave because 78 was it was a big bang year. Well, not big bang, but that's when Bootsy Player of the Year, all this stuff. I was getting ready to
Yeah,
graduate.
but this came out like I think late 78. Like
Mm.
wasn't it like Decemberish?
Yeah, yeah, you're right. So this hadn't came out
So
yet.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think you was gone
Yeah, I
already.
had just
And then
bounced.
the
Yeah.
school started
Yeah.
again for
Right.
and I was start I think that was my first half of the ninth grade. So
Right. Right.
but yeah, so I was kind of like,
You got it.
that being in the school band and all that made me listen to a lot of music a
Okay.
little differently because I was the one always in there like, why we can't play this song?
Come on, man. You
We're
know
gonna play
why.
what's in the book, and we're gonna do. You gotta learn these
We
first
know
before you
why.
can play those. And it's like I don't think
Hey,
so.
we got a whole
But
episode about that whole thing about why we couldn't play
yeah,
Sir Duke and a whole
yeah,
bunch of other songs.
exactly. So
Okay.
y'all got to
So,
dig for that one.
okay, so
But
now
anyway, yeah. So that yeah that I was listening to it from that aspect, and plus, since it was kind of like a silly-ish like love song,
mhm,
I was kind of starting to try to come out of my shyness and talk to girls in a you know in
you,
that kind of way.
wait a
So
minute.
I was kind of
Wait a minute.
I was
Wait a
kind
minute.
of
Wait a minute.
dissecting for
Wait a
like
minute. Wait a
little
minute.
innuendos
Wait a
and
minute.
stuff
Wait a minute.
like
Hold on,
that.
man. See,
Parliament's the
I don't know.
wrong group
I
to
don't
get
think
some.
this other episode that the way you mentioned something about from one of the physical love tracks, how you said, well, I don't even think that's aired yet. So I'm not even gonna say that. I'll let people once it gets there. But
I'm gonna say it.
no, man, come on, we gotta
So,
stay on track, man. No, just save it, man, because it ain't
and
aired
I'm
yet.
so, uh,
So
but
yeah.
I'm just saying, that, yeah.
Okay, all right.
So anyway, that's
Okay,
what
okay,
I just thought it was. I thought it was a cool song,
okay.
and it
So
kind of was like,
to me it just for what we were leading up to, it was different. So okay, so now track number 4 comes
oh,
on, and what's the full title of this song?
this song is called Aqua Boogie, a psycho alpha disco beta bio aqua dulu.
And there we go with those long
So you be
titles
like,
again.
what the hell is a
I
psycho
go
alpha
Disco
disco
Beta
beta
Bio Aqua
aqua
Dulu,
dulu? This
and
some silliness,
it
man.
was some silliness, and but hold on, it keeps going. So okay, so track 4
But
comes
there is
on.
kind of like a message in that, though.
Yes, it is, and we can touch on it.
We're gonna get there. So what
So
did you do when you first heard that one, Phil?
okay, so yeah, we gonna get this out the way too. So the mega hit comes on, Aqua Boogie.
Send all your hate comments
Send it
to
right,
PTFI.
sing it right to me because you'll be bashing a minor because we're talking about when I was 15, y'all. So believe it or not, when I first heard this, I was Sir Nose all the way, y'all. I
He was
I,
that guy.
I was you the way you felt about Flashlight on the previous album. Cause it was just
Okay.
it was getting a whole bunch of play, but it just seemed to me at that time it just took too long for it to get in gear. The intro was too long for me. These long intros, but I'm used to like how Funkadelic said, "Pa, ba-da-da-da-dun-dun." We in it, right? This
Right.
was like
Right.
so okay, so that's the band part in me too. I'm like, man, why is it taking this overture to get dropped off into deep into the funk? So unfortunately, at the time, I would. This is where I would turn the record over and start side two up. But I'm gonna let you talk about your version of it because we got to circle
Trying
back
to get
around
out of it
before we
now.
close because I got something to
I'm
say.
trying to get out of it now.
I'm out of it. I'm saying
Elaborate.
I'm just saying I'm being true with my fault because
Elaborate.
it becomes one of
When you
my
got past that part, though.
oh man what opened my ears up to it was later,
Mm,
not like now, but I'm saying but like a month later
right.
after the album when I heard on the radio this 9 minute and 22-second version of this the same song that I didn't understand at first, but once it went to that bridge with the synthesizers and everything, and it dropped off and started back up where the part where I say it gets so
Uh.
bump bumpalicious bumping
After the
instrumental.
piano. Dun, dun, dun. Tick it, tick
Man,
it, tick it, tick it.
see, I see all of the
The
silly
bass
seriousness.
sounded different.
Wait, all of the silly seriousness on top wasn't letting me soak up all of what the
Okay.
magical stuff that was underneath. But
Too
when
much
they,
going on.
man, it was a lot. To say too much, it was like something. It wasn't the flashlight
Understatement.
with it wasn't the flashlight simple. I don't want to say simple because the flashlight is not simple, but you. I was able to hear the don't and flashlight. I couldn't really at that time hear the do 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 do
Well, see, flashlight, the
don't.
reason why is because it's like those 16th notes.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, any kind of song that has a 16th note bounce to it, it's gonna be
It's
you
gonna
gonna
stand
like it.
out because it's part of the rhythm
Dun,
as
dun,
well
dun,
as the
dun.
notes,
Going
right?
to be, but it's anything that got that, because you start doing all,
It's got the
it's
bounce.
like a bounce.
It's got the bounce. But so when
But
that 12-inch came out, did you already put it up on the screen? The
yeah,
12
yeah, yeah.
the 12-inch when that thing came out, it was only a promotional version at first, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Hey, is that what this is too? Yep.
Yeah. See, I
Oh
don't
no,
need.
this ain't the promotional version.
Okay.
See, my promo version came up missing with my other 12 minutes of another song. We haven't done the album yet, but
Oh, we'll get to that.
One Nation,
Yeah,
12 minutes. But
but
yeah,
when that man put that as put it closer to the screen for me, man, because that deserves that. Yeah, there you go. And you see, it's got the little mothership, little little drawing in it too. So it's still all showing the connection of the lore of this funk opera that's still
and the
unfolding.
interesting part was
Oh,
it was
sorry.
a special one-sided record, but it had some little grooves on it. So that was kind of like,
Yeah, those
oh,
grooves,
let me turn that.
those
Let me
grooves
play
took you.
that.
Those grooves took you right to the end, and there was nothing there.
Yeah.
It just rolled, and it went quick too. It just said, "Phew."
Hmm.
But man, I'm gonna say that right there kind of it set PTFI, the funky instrumentalist or whatever handle I was going in.
Set you
It
on your
it,
path, huh?
it set me on my path of being able to hear and feel the music that's underneath the
Right.
tracks that they were putting out. So,
Yeah.
needless to say, yeah,
You're right though. Yeah. Because it kind of got me more into engineering too. Because you can hear the vocals and stuff bleed, the ones that's bleeding through. You
hmm
kind of hear some of the vocals in the background that they
yeah.
didn't get to take out good.
Now you got an
But yeah, that
interesting,
was
yeah, that right there, the 12-inch. Whoever did that one, I don't know if it's the same
Probably
person that
Archie.
did. I don't know if it's the
Probably
same person
Archie.
that did the flashlight 12 inch.
It's probably Archie and the One Nation. Don't
But
forget
I
he
mean,
did that one
I mean,
too.
you get ahead of yourself. I'm just just
I'm
looking
just
back.
saying,
I'm just saying, just looking back. This made up for that flashlight 12 inch, man. Cause that right there, that twelve
I
inch.
think they could have came in on a different part, but it was once it came in, it was just like it's too late. It was cool.
So what part would you want him to come in on? I don't know. Not the beginning
I don't
again.
know. Just like uh, I just thought it was gonna.
Mm, man,
I don't know
hey, you want to know where I heard that song for the first time? The 12 inch version for the first time. I think I
what
told you. You don't remember?
what.
What was the name of the little disco club on Grand Avenue that used to be like a bowling alley?
New age,
The New
the
Age,
new
man.
age.
I heard
I
that
never
thing,
been there though, but
man. I
I was.
I rode my bike there, right? Had it outside and went inside, and man, they played that because I was like, okay, it's Aqua Boogie, yeah, everybody. And then it said, boom.
And the bass was it was like it had a different mix on it.
It was it
You know,
it had some more bounce to it, if you will.
it had all that stank on it. It
It
was
has some Mo
underwater.
Bounce
You could
wasn't
hear that
out yet, but
underwater
it,
vocal.
it it definitely has some Mo Bounce on that bass line coming through,
But
man.
I
And
hear you though at the beginning.
yeah, okay, okay. So and hey, man, but I think
But that
some
didn't stop. I still liked it though, because
okay,
I was like thinking it was the movie soundtrack,
okay.
and
So you was letting it play that you was
so
letting side
they
one play
setting
all the
up
way
Sir
through.
Nose.
Okay, all right,
Yeah,
yeah.
they setting up. You know,
Sir
I mean,
Nose
I
is
didn't know
back. Yeah,
it was because I didn't know what to expect after because it was just like like how ding 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 I am Sir No. So I'm thinking, oh, what he talking about?
right,
And
right.
da 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 da. I never could swim. And
Mm,
put me down, blah, blah, so it went through all that. And
right.
so you listening to the music, it sound kind of happy go lucky or whatever, whatever you want to say. But then when it go into that, you never learn. That's when it was like, okay, all
Man,
right, cool,
can't
cool.
catch the
But
rhythm of the stroke. I mean,
yeah,
then they start getting some
yeah,
deep concept on it now, man.
yeah, yeah,
It's
everything in there, with the rhythm it takes to dance to it. We have to live through. You can dance underwater and not get wet.
oh, but then
Come on, man. That ain't a message.
wait a minute, but then Psycho Alpha Disco Beta Bio Aqua
Yeah.
Doodle. Like
Man,
man,
let's
what?
break that down. Well, first I'm on the rhythm it takes to dance to it. We have to live through.
Okay.
He doing the aqua boogie right here. He
Mm-hmm.
dancing underwater and not getting wet.
Okay.
And I took that as like a metaphor of okay, the rhythm it takes to dance to what we have to live through. That's the funk. That's getting through what we again kind of like Bob Gun
Mm,
protecting yourself because we endangered species,
mm.
and all on the funk when the syndrome is around. But that part, the rhythm it takes to dance to what we have to live through. Look what we were going through as a people, but look what we had to do to get through that and around all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then dancing underwater without getting wet, you gotta, in order to get out of some situations, you gonna have to do the aqua boogie.
Man,
You gotta,
yeah.
you dancing underwater, not getting wet. So you kind of
You're doing your thing
doing
and ain't getting
something to
caught.
get through
Right,
something
right.
without getting caught,
Caught. Right. That's what
or
I took
caught
it
up
as.
into something.
Right. That's
And
exactly.
yeah, and it's like,
Yeah.
it goes to like that saying, well, Jesus walks on water. And what's the secrets to walking on water
It's
is knowing where
knowing
the
where the
rocks
rocks
are.
are.
So yeah, if you know where the rocks are, you can look like you dancing, you
Mm,
walking on water. Cause so it had that connotation to me. So again,
Man, but
that was
but were you breaking it down like this then? Because you was a youngster back
yeah,
then.
because I was breaking down the word psycho, alpha, disco, beta, bio, aquadoloop. I could never figure out what aquadoloop was, but the
Aqua Dulu.
I gotta look at the word because I gotta break
Oh,
it. I was like
oh boy.
psycho, alpha,
Mm,
meaning think first.
mm,
Psycho, alpha, disco, beta, dance, dance second.
mm-hmm,
Think first before you dance. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what they say. All we do is entertain, and all we doing is dancing and
mm-hmm.
sucking and jiving. No, no. We're thinking first before you do that. Sometimes you gotta do that to make it appear that you ain't thinking, so they can leave you alone. I mean, I don't want to get that deep into
Yeah,
it, but
man,
that's
get
kind of
get
like
deep with it. That's why it took us
where we
forever to
come
get to this
from.
episode, man. Come on
And
now. Get
the
deep with
bio
it.
aqua dulu, man, like I didn't know whether that was separate from beta, but bio aqua, I guess that's life underwater.
Mm,
And I don't know what the do loop was. Maybe that was the repeat of
mm,
something. But then I was torn between, well, disco beta bio, is that like dance in the second life?
mm,
Think first, dance in the second life, and then water. Dude, I don't know. So I was kind of unsure on which one
mm-hmm.
that was, but I was close. I said, "Oh, it's got to mean something like that."
Yeah.
Where they was just putting words together that
Which
sounded
which could be the thing too, but at the same time, fast forward to
everybody good.
fast forward to what our brother Shock G was saying, and Return of the Crazy One.
Yeah,
A certain video that somebody may have been in that I didn't know, but
cycle. Yeah, that's the jacket that
that's
was in that video.
that was the jacket, and that's
So
what made me hit pause and send you a screenshot and say, "Hey man, were you in this video? Return of the Crazy
man, I
One?"
thought you knew that though,
I did
man.
not know that, man. And before we get too far off, I know it's a part of that song that when he was doing it, he was talking about the Psycho Alpha. He meant that it's the return of the crazy one because he's done
Of the
already
crazy
did it.
one. Yeah,
But the do loop part to me of that song was it's a loop. It's coming back again. So
yeah.
I took it as that. It's like
Meaning a
it
do
was
loop,
almost it
it
was
will come back.
foreshadowing. It was foreshadowing that this stuff is coming back again. It just the funk.
Exactly.
It's coming back. It may not be the exact same format, but it's coming back, and it
Yeah,
has come back, and it has hit, and it's gonna be here and continue on. That's kind of what I took out of that out of the silly seriousness of that title. That it's gonna loop. It's gonna come again. All right.
yeah. So yeah, and that's kind of like how I broke because I used, I tried to break down super groovelistic
Oh
post to
yeah, I remember
Funkadelic.
that. He's like,
Every time he had a long word or something, I would try to break it down.
yeah, but he got
So,
stuck on these long words and long titles, and I
but it
dig
just
it, but
worked though.
it worked. But for radio, they love
Who
the
cares
they
for
well,
radio?
man, well they kind of cared because you got to get for they were doing it not just for the love of it, they were getting
I
paid
know.
too, right? I
All
mean
right, Cool in the Gang Joe.
they had to, but I love
Had
the
to pay the
fact
bills. I know.
I think they had to pay the bills, but I love the fact that they said screw it, we gonna still put out one with a long title just to keep the concept of letting you know that this is Parliament coming at you with another long title. And man,
That's
that
what set them apart from everybody.
so man,
That
it made it. There was no other bands remotely close to it. Even with Boosie, once he started doing his stuff, he went down a different avenue with his stuff. He had some long titles every now and then, but it was a you couldn't do Parliament. They were unfunkwittable at that time. You couldn't touch it. Not even certain band members. You couldn't. You can get close, but you could not touch it, man. With that concept at the time. At
all you
that
could do
time,
is try to imitate it,
yeah,
and that was the best form of flattery. Because I mean, you had
right.
By
Right.
that time, I think all that imitation kind of started after more so after Flashlight.
Yeah. Yeah.
But by the time Aqua Boogie it was
It,
like okay, now
it,
everybody's trying to do that sound. Everybody's
right.
doing the sound.
The synthesized bass.
George
That
Duke,
yeah.
with Dookie Stick
Yeah.
doing with the
Oh
Bootsy
yeah.
kind of
Oh yeah.
uh
Reach for it. I
Ray
mean,
what was it Radio,
oh
uh
yeah. For those who
Ray
like to
Parker Jr.
groove,
with
yeah.
Radio.
Yeah.
For those who like the groove, he had another one before that, and then even
Hmm.
Herbie Hancock
Feet
with
don't fail me now. Yeah.
Feast Don't Fail Me Now. You know where you got that from.
Oh man, yeah.
But that
Yeah.
song, what's the one? What's the name of the title, man? Dun, 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 dun.
Mm.
I wanna get you high. Dun, 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 dun. We gonna
Make
make
it
your
your temper. Yeah,
temperatures
that's
rise.
Herbie Hancock. Feet don't fail me
I
now.
know, but what's the name of it? The name of the album was Feats Don't Fail Me Now, but the name of that song was something else.
I don't know, man.
I
I thought
can't
that was
think
the
of
name
it.
of the song. To be honest with you,
Put
but
it in the comments,
y'all know
y'all. I
what we're
know
talking
y'all know
about.
what I'm talking about.
Hey, since
But
we
yeah,
talking
that's what
about
all of that
spinoffs, you know which one I really dug into this day, and it's a goofy ass
ADC
song.
band, the long stroke.
But that too, but also, can I have the peanut
Yeah,
butter?
man.
Of course you can. Can I have the
Oh
peanut
yeah,
butter? Of course you
29.
can.
Yeah.
Can I have the peanut
Yep.
butter? Yes.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm like, okay.
Bread on some butt.
When you feeling hungry, wait a minute, ain't got nothing to eat. Show me to the kitchen. Peanut butter can't be beat. Hey, come on, man.
Share, share with me tonight. Ain't nothing but a
Tonight.
salad.
Come on, man. That
They was
wait,
tripping.
that was an imitation, but man,
Mhm.
and we getting way off
That's
track,
what they,
y'all.
everybody had to sound like that because that was
Man, but wait, let me just back up on peanut butter. There's a 12-inch that I could never find where that
the peanut,
breakdown of that
peanut
towards
butter.
the yeah, peanut butter. If y'all could, man, point me in the right direction. You know YouTube. Come
Okay.
on, y'all.
Yeah, go on Discogs. You probably find it.
I
But
man.
but but get back to Aqua Boogie,
Okay,
man.
so seeing that's what happened. See, it was
And,
so
and,
much
and, and
flattery towards that because all of those
yeah,
were born from this,
from that. Yeah,
from that
coming out of
right
that.
there, coming out of that.
So we
And
trying to figure out if that was Junie or Bernie on the keys. And Bernie sound, but Junie's up in there somewhere. And then to
oh wait, well, who was on drums? I think someone
I don't
personally
know, I
told you
thought it was
this,
Bootsy. I thought it was Bootsy, but I was close.
but
It
somebody
was
told you
Mudbone.
who?
No, he told me himself. Mudbone himself told me this.
That's what I thought. I mean,
He
we
said,
love some Bubbo, man. Come on, man.
I get what we was talking about. We was talking about, I guess we were talking about some songs. We got to talking about Aqua Boogie. I think me and Ill, rest in peace, Ill. I
Brother.
think
Yeah,
what we was
yeah.
doing was talking about how, we was figuring out the code, the meaning to
Hmm.
the Aqua Boogie and all that. And then when we got to talking about it, Bone just he said, "Yeah, man, I played drums on that too, right?"
No, I did
We
not
were just
know
like,
that.
it was another one of them. Okay, okay. If another band member tell me he
Right,
was
what's happening?
playing
Right.
on something that I thought it was blah blah blah, it's like I I don't know whether to believe him because I got it in my head that it was either Jerome Braley or whoever was
Right.
listed as the drummer. He is listed as drums on that album
Right.
too.
That's yeah.
But since they don't tell you
On
what
the
song,
individual tracks, right, right. It kind of
yeah,
gets
it
yeah.
got Tyrone Lampkin, Bootsy Collins, Gary Bone Cooper, and J.S. Theracon.
Oh,
Okay,
and
and for the life of me, I'm trying to figure out who was J.S. Theracon.
see,
Later, find out that's Junie.
that's Junie, right,
That's
right,
another one of his aliases. He did an
right.
album under that name, I think, but that was him. And if you didn't know that, you was kind of okay. Well, who? Maybe it's J.S. Theracon because this kind of sound different. And then I'm
Mm,
thinking, well, man, okay, it's either Bootsy or Tyrone. That's
no,
what I'm thinking.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Kind of
and
had a
yeah,
Bootsy feel to it.
it's definitely was Mudbone on
Yeah,
drums. That's what it
definitely.
turned
When he
out to
told
be.
me that, I was like, oh wow,
Man,
wow.
and you know what? Lo and behold, I was watching. our guy Scott with his show, and man, he had a guest on this guy named Carl Butch Small.
Right, right.
Man,
I gotta go and watch that one.
yeah, please watch it. It's an eye opener because I didn't know that on the hits now, and I'm gonna say this, y'all prove me wrong. There was always a dominant hand clap sound that just stood out above in the mix loud. Come to find out, man, since Flashlight on on the hits from Flashlight, Aqua Boogie, theme from the Black Hole, and so on and so forth. I mean, just Carl had something called a hand clap board. I, I can imagine what it looks like, you know, but can you imagine slapping something like that, getting that powerful clap sound? I mean,
Well, I'm a dispute that on Aqua Boogie.
okay,
I mean, I don't know if I didn't get that in the other book, but so I didn't get that far. But
okay,
I don't hear no wood. I don't hear no clapping block sound in the Aqua Boogie claps. To
okay,
me, that's a room full of people clapping on the
mm,
one to a snare pop.
okay.
But I know definitely on uh theme from the black hole, you can
Oof,
hear it. You can hear it. You can hear it in there.
yeah,
Does it sound like something hitting some like a wood block or something?
yeah,
But the clapping, because with the clapping on Aqua Boogie, you can kind of hear some people clap a little before or after.
after the beat,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
yeah, and it's layered. But plus, some members, I believe maybe it was Don Silva said that
yeah.
yeah, George had you in there clapping all day
Till your hands start bleeding.
until your head, yeah.
But yeah,
So
but what I'm saying, I'm seeing him get credit that I didn't know about because he speaks on what I just brought out right there. So if you
did
get
he
a chance,
mention Aqua Boogie? Because I did not see his names in the credit on the
oh,
album credit.
I I
Or,
saw
or
it
did he mention?
in Danny's book, and also I believe he does mention several songs. I mean, like all the way up even to the more bounce, even So he always
Okay.
got the call. Seems like for the hits, it's it's kind of like it's a trip. So I'm going
Yeah,
by
they
what I've
need
seen and
that
read.
party clap.
Yep,
Any
right,
song that had the
right.
party
Wait, wait.
clap in it.
It's even on
Yeah.
party people, y'all. So we'll get to that one when we
All right. Big
Big
boogie.
Boogie. We'll get to that with y'all. Okay, we
No,
done
no,
wore
we
Aqua
won't.
Boogie out, man. It's
No,
time to
we
flip the
won't. It's the
record over.
party people.
It's time to flip the record over, man. We gotta flip the record
Do
over.
you want to get off
At the
at the
fun,
function?
I
It's gonna be
be
one of
one of
those
those
funky
funky
things.
things. Man, that's that's how
And
you started side two, man. I'm like, woo wee.
they Larry Fratangelo all in that sounding with that Bertino bounce and One Nation percussion sounding. Yeah, okay. So and then that song really had that sound like they was singing underwater.
Man, but I'm telling you, side two, I played from beginning to end. There was no lifting the
Right,
needle up.
right.
That side
Yeah.
two was just like, oh my goodness, I get
That's
it.
when the party got started. The party got started. So,
Man, they could have pulled any song off side two and put it out to me as a single.
yeah, exactly.
So, so
Yeah,
what's okay?
yeah.
So what's wait? Did we give it its proper introduction? Oh, no, no, we
No,
didn't.
actually, it was called One of Those Funky Things.
One of those funky things. Yeah,
Yeah.
that track right there sets the
Or
tone for side two.
things.
It wasn't things, it was things, right?
Well, here it say things,
But then I thought it said one of those
but
funky
I
things,
hear them saying things,
right? That's the
so
same
I
here.
say things.
Same
But
here.
here it say one of those funky things.
Oh, that's somebody that didn't know, man. They just putting it on there. It's supposed to be things, man. Because I heard it.
Yep. See, Now the outside of the album cover say things,
Hmm.
on here say Thangs.
Right, because you're right. See, there was more band
Yeah.
intervention on the inside. On the outside, somebody just was
Don't put
scribbling.
things on the outside. It's not going to represent the record label.
Come on, that record label. Don't get me started. Come on, man.
Oh, well, yeah,
That record label was going through some
go
things
see the
at that
movie,
time. Yeah,
y'all.
yeah, that was that record label was
That
going through
was
some
some, yeah.
things, man. So so
So
me,
yeah, that song
I kind of did a little
kind of carried
research.
the album.
So maybe you can do some deep diving because there's some interesting players on this, and I, I don't know who Jerry Jones is because it's showing up on drums. It doesn't show that on the album. And then
Oh,
Tony
don't.
Green on bass. So I'm not familiar. So that's some insider trading information that can be discussed at a later date or something. But I was reading and it showed a couple names that I wasn't familiar with. So, but that
Yeah,
track,
I misplaced my phone, so
oh,
I can't look at the notes you sent. But
oh man, okay, all right, that's all
uh,
right, man. I got us. We good.
yeah, take yeah. Oh, I see it. I'm gonna have to disappear to get it though.
All right, I'm going to disappear, and I'm gone. Boy, you gonna have me up to 4 o'clock in the morning on the editing floor on this one, ain't you? And he's back.
He's back, y'all.
Oh man, shucks, man. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Oh, okay.
Nice opening track, man. That's all I can say on that. Uh,
Yeah. Now that one I played 3 times when I first got the album because I was loving that bass
doo-dum,
line on that one.
doo-dum.
That where drones did the bend into the drone.
And it felt and like it falls into place perfectly.
Yeah, because it had like almost like that, kind of like that 808 with the full decay feel to it
Yeah. Yeah, that was way
before they
before
was
the eight.
full
Okay, yeah,
decaying.
yeah, right, right. That's before Roland knew that they had a hit with the 808.
Oh no, they did because SOS Band all them was using the 808s, but they wasn't using full decay.
Right, right.
It was like just
Like sexual healing, Steve, oh not Stevie
yeah,
Wonder,
and
Marvin
that
Gaye,
that
yeah,
that iconic cowbell sound.
and yeah, the clav or whatever that thing, yeah, all of that. But
Yeah,
yeah, great track, man. One of those funky things to this day, still a banger. So
yeah,
let's slide into track number 6, man. Well, actually, it's track number 2 on side 2.
yeah. Liquid Sunshine.
Ooh.
Now I thought that was about some drugs. I ain't gonna lie, because I heard of Yellow Sunshine. I heard of. I said, well, oh.
Purple Haze,
Because
Yellow
back then
Sunshine.
people used to talk about me that didn't want to admit they was in the P Funk was all teasing me because you like that band that they be talking about spaceships and drugs.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh wow, they kind of out there with it on this one. The name of the song, Liquid Sunshine. But I, you know, but I don't know. But it
All right.
was, you know,
Liquid Sunshine.
again, was that Bernie or Junie on it?
Bernie, man. That's Bernie doing this thing, dude. I'm gonna
If
say
the
it.
sun shines, so it won't take long to play for you.
Man. You know who's on the drums again?
Jerry Jones,
Oh no. I'm sorry, dog.
Mudbone, was
Yeah,
that Bone?
yeah, that's our brother Bone,
Okay.
man.
Well, yeah. Well, I, I didn't really like Liquid Sunshine until
What?
it got near the end
What?
when it
Oh,
when it
when they
when
take
it
it to
get
the
to that.
bridge towards the end, yeah,
Da, 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 and then you hear the guitar in there.
man.
When the guitar start fuzzing.
I
So
I dig
I
the way
just
they was
and
working
then the
those
part where it go,
synthesizers, man.
dun dun dun, you know, that part.
See
That
that, and that sounds
sound
like
that
something
sounded
Junie
like
would be
mutiny.
doing too. You saying
Yeah,
it sound like mutiny? I mean, it sound like the mob doing their thing, man.
yeah.
It's happening. It was, and then Gary on lead vocals, right, doing the guitar. So it it was unique with the arrangements all the way through and through, and it was different sounds that we were hearing now.
Yeah, I just I don't know what the something about it. I just
It
wasn't
wasn't the thing. Okay, man, those
because I
yeah.
was still tripping on one of those funky things,
Okay,
and
okay.
it just I mean it was yeah it was cool. I just didn't. It
It
kind
wasn't
of
the
sounded
main
like
one.
it was trying to be a hit, but it wasn't going to be a hit. So I just it was I didn't
Dun-dun-dun,
skip it,
dun-dun-dun,
but I
dun.
didn't you know
Yeah, it was different, and it was really upbeat, kind of moving at a faster pace. So yeah, I get it,
yeah,
but still, it
but it
was
was dope.
definitely in the pocket for me, man. Like I said, love the
Right.
synthesizers. All right, moving on into the title track, number three on
Motor
side
Booty
two,
Affair.
the
Oh
Motor
my god.
Booty Affair.
Now
Now,
that one,
now,
that sound like somebody playing a Fender Rhodes. It's something like near the end, like in the middle toward the end, because it kind of start doing that Fender Rhodes like this panning type thing. And but
so you talking about the Fender Rose,
when
but
I
I'm
heard the bass
that okay.
on there,
Yeah, I need tell me what did you think, and then I need to speak on it a little bit. So you tell me exactly what when you heard that bass line. And then
Rodney Skeet Curtis.
Rodney Skeet
I
Curtis.
heard Skeet all up over. I said, "Oh, that's Skeet. I know his style."
Really?
That was that. Yeah, that was that
Wait a minute. On okay, cause me
Motor Booty Affair.
for
That's
me.
Skeet because after listening to the One Nation album
Oh, see,
and on Charlie and you
okay,
know and just
okay.
hearing
Now this is early Skeet. This Skeet is just getting seems like in the
right.
mix with us, right? So I'm going to say this, and I may be wrong, and y'all cut like you say, send all comments to PTFI. That's fine. I thought that was Boosie, dude. For
I
that,
knew it wasn't Bootsy because of
okay,
the style he was playing. Um,
okay,
because I
okay.
it just like I don't even think Bootsy played on the One Nation album, played bass. I
Okay,
think he just played drums on
yeah,
that, but
you're right, and we'll get to that one. But
but
let's stay with
but a
me on
lot of
this right
people
here.
thought he was playing on it just because it was bass, but
No,
it didn't
okay,
it didn't have that uh like you could tell the difference in the playing from Rumpofsteelskin and Motor. But you just listen, it's like Skeet sounds like he's playing more with his thumb, like right here, where he's going like this instead of plucking it. He like hitting with this. That's what it kind of sound like. And then Skeet has that almost like that Jocko feel when he do that. He got a certain when he do them and like a almost like a
man,
fretless bass.
man. So
But
I hear you,
he
and I'm just saying at that time with that bass playing to me, and man, I just recently did a little mix, and I'm listening to it.
I
It,
heard that.
okay, yes, it's Skeet. I know for a fact it's Skeet now, but it's to me, it sounds like he was doing it to, and I don't want to say the wrong word to impress Boosie, but man, I hear some stylings of Boosie on that particular track with Skeet. Yes, Skeet's got the thumb in and
And
all
I,
that.
I get it. I
Okay,
understand why.
okay,
Because as the bass player, you got that's a some big shoes to fill with,
You got to
and
hold it
that's what they
all
was known
together. Yeah,
for with that
right,
sound. So
right.
you know,
And wait a minute, if he had just heard, I don't know who did which track first, but if he had heard Rumpelstiltskin, and you just now coming to the mob, man. uh,
I mean, I'm sure Skeet was, because on Charlie, he was
uh,
kind of like channeling Bootsy.
I don't. See, when we get to that review, that's the same thing I'm going to say too, because it sounds like he's channeled. Now as we get on and
Yeah,
later, yeah, it's all Skeet, but it sounds like he's
yeah,
channeling. I think that's the perfect word. He was channeling the playing of Boosie, but still putting his licks on, letting you know
yeah. Because
now.
I think it
Yeah.
was like that was the funkadelic. That was the sound that needed to be. Don't just copy him, but
Don't no,
you
don't
need that.
copy. Yeah,
You
but
need that though. You know.
okay, cool,
So,
cool, cool.
and then I did, and I did some like research on Skeet, man. It blew me away, man. He was supposed to be in Weather Report.
Wow.
Him, but
Mm,
I think he wanted to go with the funk, and so they got Jocko instead
mm.
or something. But I call me and Ill call Skeet the Black Jocko anyway,
Oh
just
yeah.
by the
Oh,
way he
oh, the way he
played.
played, man. Right.
Yeah,
Especially live
because
when, yeah, when you see,
Skeet played. It sounded like he was playing a fretless, but he wasn't,
right,
because he could slide them notes and
and then he'll
and
go,
just
and his solos were like he was doing a guitar solo almost,
yeah.
without distortion, right? So it was
He
just
was
okay,
and
yeah.
he had that certain like the sound. I'm telling you, man, it sounded like he playing like he's now. That's the difference between thumping and plucking. Some people be he thumping, and you can tell he thumping with this part of his thumb, and it's just like. And then what bass was he playing? I know
Uh,
Boogie played that Rickenbacker. What's
I don't
I don't remember the
remember.
name of the bass
I don't know.
that he had, but it had a distinctive sound where you
Hmm.
can hear a lot of the highs weren't too high, but you heard like this punchiness to it.
Oh, it still had the punch to
You
it, where it was a bass.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
when you thump it, it almost sounded like you plucking,
yeah,
but and it just had this and his finger work up here along with his thump. It's almost like he was thumping every string like that. I
man,
don't know, man. He
man. So once again,
his
I don't
style
know.
was
I still don't to this day. I know you said Liquid Sunshine, maybe, but man, any song so far, to me, we're batting 3 for 3 on side two
yeah on
right now,
side
man.
two. Yeah,
We
yeah.
batting 3 for. They ain't
Dun,
got to.
dun, dun, dun,
I ain't got to figure nothing out. It's like it's here for
dun.
me. You,
And
you
they
under.
breaking down the motor booty affair, like, well,
You,
yeah, Howard Coddsell, he
you,
giving you a bump by bump rundown on what, yeah, we got Duke Money, yeah, we see you, Duke, yeah, Duke, and Rita Mermaid, Rumpofsteelskin, he naming all the characters
and
in the
man,
song.
man, they had to be on one
Uh,
to be coming up with all of that, man. Come
I
on
mean, I
now.
was tripping. Howard Coddsell,
Man, it was relevant at the time because that was Howard Cosell
Howard
and everything,
Cosell, yeah,
and Rita the Mermaid, and all these
yeah,
names they were throwing out, man. These were, at the time you'd be like, oh, he's talking about that person. Oh, he's talking about that, and it made sense because the
I'm
drawings that
looking at the album
Overton,
cover.
wait a minute, and then you look at how Overton brought that to life.
Yep.
Man, now I don't know. Maybe you can ask Mr. Jones, DM Jones. I think wasn't Overton in the session sometime when they would be throwing some of this stuff down, and he would be
Yeah.
getting down in the corner, putting some of these drawings
Yep.
together. Now, people don't do that no more, man. Come on now.
Where was the part where it said he was? Because I know it was on the back of it here somewhere where it said he drew this under the influence of seaweed.
I wouldn't doubt it, man.
And yeah, so that
Oh
was just
man,
like
I
he
wouldn't
was just
doubt it,
like
brother.
probably,
Come on now. Come
drawing
on now.
everybody,
Man, too much
I mean, because
concept.
they put
It's
it on
too
the
much.
back here with caution because of the cool hot wetness of this disc. A mug may be subject to P pneumonia. Be sure you're insured before partaking.
Yeah.
Dr. Funkenstein's signature backwards.
See, man, it's just too much concept just coming on.
Yeah. But somewhere back here it said drawn under the influence of seaweed.
Mm. And you know what's a trip though? The players were intermingling from. It wasn't just a set lineup all the way through. Everybody was changing up because on that track, Tyrone was on drums, right? So, and to me, Tyrone always had that special hi hat going on. To me,
Hmm.
so
Okay, here it goes. Illustration drawn under the influence of seaweed by Overton Earthman Loyd.
there you go, Earthbound.
No, I say
Gotcha.
Earthman. I know they meant Earthman, but they say man on
Oh
here.
no, they meant Mon.
So I'd be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
All right, man. That's
it's slang.
man. Wow, we
The Motor Booty Affair, yeah, man. That title track is it's like it's almost comes off as a funk jazz song,
yeah, but it ain't.
but it's them keyboards in there, man. Oh man, it take you for a ride.
Yes, it does.
Now with the last
The
song
last
coming up.
track on side two, track number
I know
four.
this Bootsy all the way, and it's gotta be
Man, it's another
called
Boosie jam.
called Deep, not
Yes,
to be confused with not just knee deep.
but this is deep, and as in from the ocean comes a notion. I mean, it's
To
deep.
realize lies in rhythm.
Really, I mean, it's taking it back to the beginning. It's you're coming to the end of the show here. Uh, come on now, come on, man, come on, man.
Are you on the
That
pilot show? That you could say?
that's another Boosie jam, if you ask me, dude. That's all I'm gonna
Listen,
say.
there's
Hey,
in
in
my
words in my
neighborhood not
neighborhood.
like to hire a spy. Another
Uh,
silly seriousness going on with the
man,
lyrics in that. Yeah, that was that one was kind of long. Wasn't about like 7 or 8 minutes long.
man, they and it just keeps going.
Yeah.
It just keeps going, and they talking about raising Atlantis to the top. They getting in
They
every
got to
underwater
raise
jet.
that Atlantis to the top.
They getting in everything that
Hit the
they
rock
hadn't mentioned before. You know
and the bump.
they bringing it to the top. You know, it's about to surface again. So
I remember the ad for the Motor Booty Affair. They would say they would use that part
mm-hmm.
in the advertisement. We got to raise
Raise
that Atlantis
Atlantis
to the
to the
top,
top, to the
to
top
the top
with the
with the rock and the bump and the bump. We got
yeah,
to
yeah.
raise.
That's man. The the arrangements again on all of this stuff. I know some folks like, man, y'all just get in on these songs and say this and that, but this was back in the
So that's
day when the
Bootsy
song
and
that just went off didn't sound like the last song that went off.
Bootsy
They
and
gave you
Junie.
something. They gave you something different.
Yeah, this album had a lot of variety in it.
Yeah,
And
a lot
it's
of the
just straight
players were there.
underwater funk.
A
It's
lot of the
all
players
underwater
were
funk.
there. It was all of
Yeah.
the players, and then this was like I don't know if this is Skeet's first appearance, but it's definitely one of the
Nah, he was
earliest.
on One Nation. He was on One
So One
Nation, so
Nation
it
came
could have
out
been the
before
same
this.
sessions.
Wait a minute. So you saying One
Yeah,
Nation
One
came out?
Nation.
See, I
I
didn't do my
think One
research
Nation
on that.
came out a month before this
Okay, all right. So
because
you
this
saying
one kind of snuck out there.
so we saying 1 month or whatever, but it's still so close. You see what I'm saying? It's got. I don't know if this was the track that he made his debut on. It could have been on Charlie. I don't know, but I thought this was definitely one of the earlier tracks for Skeet. I can at least say that much.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was. And then of course he's all over Bernie's solo album.
Oh
So
man, we'll
you
get to
know,
that one too, man, because that's another. classic gem on Arista Records. We talking about his first
Yeah,
one, Bernie's first solo album, which is just man, woof, woof. All
which
right,
yeah.
so yeah, y'all.
Let me see here. 78
So you check on the dates, man,
August.
and while you
Maybe this
checking
one
on,
came out before.
what?
August no. There's no date. It says 78.
There's no date. Okay.
Um but I could remember One Nation was out first.
You
But
see,
I
and
could
I,
be
I
wrong.
I thought it was the other way around. So okay, we'll clear that up when we do our One Nation review, y'all, and we'll let because they were both two mega hits in the same year, two different record labels, two different names, but it was still the same game coming out at and hitting you left and right from
Yeah.
Parliament going into Funkadelic. So stay tuned for
Because
that.
I remember my homeboy yeah, okay, see, One
Yeah.
Nation came out in September
Do you
of
remember?
78. September 22nd,
Yeah, and if this
78.
came out in August, I mean, dude,
No,
who does that?
it said part of the Motor Booty was recorded in July and August. So I think
Okay.
that one came out. I think it came out in November
Yeah, later in the year, we
of
could we
78.
we can we can
Cause
figure
I
that out.
remember I was still tripping on something P Funkish and my boy homeboy Lamont Williams. I was at Westlake.
Yeah.
He came into the he just he just came into the class. He wasn't even in the class. He just came into my class I was in, and first he was standing by the door, like when you look, you doing your work. And he's standing by the door, and he doing like this, holding it up, and I'm going like. So he just came into the class, and he just showed me the eye. I bet you ain't got this one like that. And he just pointed to the Parliament, and then he just walked out. And the teacher was like, Mr. Williams, you took that. And so after class, he was waiting for me. He came. He said, "Man, come to my locker, man." So I went to, and he pulled the album out, and he popped it open because he had already put the Atlantis thing together. And I was just like, he said, I said, what? He said, yeah, man, Parliament's new album. And I was like, what? I ain't even hear nothing about it. Like, because we still tripping on something that just, and it was just like, so yeah, Parliament and Funkadelic was just kind of like dropping them right kind of next
Just
to each
dropping
other.
them all over the place at the same, not the
Yeah.
same time, but close with definitely within
And
the
then you
same
had
year.
Bootsy.
But
Yeah, you had Bootsy
Bernie,
stuff out.
Bernie, Horny Horns.
Bootzilla.
I mean, it was just 78
Bernie's
was
album didn't really do, I don't even think they really played none of that on the radio,
didn't have to for
but
me. Didn't have
the
to.
player of the year
Oh,
was out.
that was a hit.
Bootzilla,
Bootzilla.
Roto
Yep.
Rooter, all that. Boots was a Bootzilla, and what was another one on there?
Hollywood
Uh,
Squares. How do you get
Hollywood
down?
Square.
Come on, man. That was the love song with a funk beat
It wasn't it.
again.
What's the name of this town? Wasn't that on there?
Yeah, but it didn't get to play though. I mean, that was the
But
opening track for the concert. But we'll get to that. We gonna do that one, y'all. Don't
but
worry.
I'm just saying, for the people out there, it's just like that's how P Funk was dropping them. It's like
It,
you had,
it was
and
it
then
was
you just going like,
it
then the
was it
next,
was
here come the
funk.
next album.
It was funk
You know,
domination right then. I mean, that was
yeah, and then,
it,
then every other band in between is trying to cop the sound,
right.
from
Try
the
to
Gap
cop the
Band,
sound.
George Duke,
And that's
and
why
it was,
when we got to the spinoffs such as the Horny Horns,
yeah,
Bernie's album, you could still hear the players underneath, and you was like, oh, it's
right.
official. It was official. So y'all, I'm
Can
gonna
you
ask
reach back to grab yours back there? Because I'm gonna do
what
this. Because
what.
then when this came out,
Okay,
picture this.
this thing. Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. No, mine is
Yeah, see,
still sealed, but it's lopsided. But
mine is yellow because it's
your mine is kind of yellowish too. It's supposed to be as white as the cover,
hmm
but this came out 78, y'all. So it kind of age got to it. But and I remember when those first hit, it was like, should I get this album? And Picture Disc cost a lot more than the regular album back then. So it was kind of like, I don't know if I should pay because what the albums were like five something,
That's when
five,
they went up to 5.99, but they used to be 3.99 for a long
yeah,
time.
3.99, and then when they went up, like Leopold's had them for like 4.44.
And but
So
then
you can get an
yeah,
album for 4.44 or five something somewhere else. And the picture disc was going for like 9.99 or 10 something.
yeah, that's a lot of money
And I
back
thought
then.
I was like, that's a little steep for, especially I already got the album, but I was thinking, but that's the picture disc. How does it play? How would it
Yeah,
play? I
yeah,
didn't get it. I didn't get the concept at first, but then I knew somebody that had it, and they was just tripping on it because they said it didn't sound good.
right. The sonic
And he,
quality
man, I
wasn't
don't
as
play
good.
that,
Yeah,
man. That thing sound, it don't even sound good, man. The
yeah,
quality don't sound too good. It's
right,
like, so that made me not get it
right,
until, you know, later on, 10, 12 years later, I'm like looking for it
right.
because now I'm looking like, man, I wish I would have got that. So now you just gotta luck up on it. But they out there though. But
Yeah.
so, but
So man,
anyway,
yeah. Before we wrap, I'm going to say because you said it earlier, and now we're a few hours in. Because this was
oh damn.
we knew this was going to
Was
be
this
a
a
long.
2 hour, this a 3 hour tour like
That-
Gilligan's Island?
we got a couple of cuts to make, but it'll get in there. We'll make it happen. It's all right because there's a lot of information on it. Uh, I see we both got our before we wrap. I see we both got our posters up. The one I got in the background
Yeah.
is a 40th anniversary edition that I got from off of GC's
Hmm.
website a while back. Now, where did you get yours? Because that looks like a promotional thing in the background there with him riding the
Um,
dolphins.
I got that one. Yeah, it was like one they hung up in the record store,
Okay, yeah, yeah.
and I got that from I guess somebody that worked at the record store.
Oh, cool. Oh
They knew
man,
I was, they knew I was a P Funker, and they said here.
yeah, man.
So
Yeah, that
um,
that's classic right there. So yeah,
I was like one of them young people. They would trip on how young I was tripping on P Funk.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
that came, I think I was like in the eighth grade
Dude, same
when
here,
that came
man. They
out,
they
or
would trip.
ninth, something like that.
So when we do our episode on our vintage posters, we gonna have to bring that one back out because I don't have any of my vintage ones. Man, all I got are pictures of the vintage ones. So we'll say that for when we get deep and show when we were some youngsters, um, going around to these music stores collecting these things. And yeah, you're right. Folks would say like, "Okay, little youngster, what you know about P Funk?" I'm like, "Man, come on now.
Yeah,
I seen the mothership." They'd be like, "Okay, I'll hold this for you before when we get ready to take it down." That's how I was able to
and then
get some of those.
I got the cassette version, of course. So, but I can't find the cassette. I still got the cover.
Let me see the inside of that though, man. Cause you showing the
And
outside.
it ain't no inside. That's why I didn't really like when they doing cassettes
Oh,
because it
that's
was just,
they wrong for that. Oh man.
yeah, it was just this, man.
Wow. Yeah,
So I didn't really like
yeah,
cassettes at that
that
time.
ain't cool, y'all. Get in the time machine
But
and fix it.
but I know you got this though,
What's that? The CD?
the CD, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
and the CD did kind of
CD did it some
go
justice.
there
Oh man, yeah. I got that
in
right.
that,
Got it right here.
and then the back they got
And
this.
what was special because we got to close, man. But what was special about the
Yeah,
mix on
the
Aqua Boogie on
specialty
there?
on this was it had an extended ending of Aqua Boogie
And it wasn't the 12 inch.
where they played. The show wasn't. They played the some extra little tinklings and Mary Had a Little Lamb and all that. But and then you could hear him when they doing the bird laugh. He kind of laughing like
And kind of like,
like
okay.
so. And it was cool because it was like extra because when the song fades out on the album, the original version, you was kind of curious. Oh man, what's going on? Why they always fade stuff out when it kind of get good or something? I can tell it was something else. And then
Hmm.
finally we got that on there, and it was
That was nice.
at first it was yeah, it was nice, but then after a while it was like, well, I kind of see why they faded it out where they did, but
Man.
it
I,
was good to
dude, I
you
I
know
was I was appreciative because I went
it
back
was
just like you did, and we all started spending more money on stuff we already had or some stuff that we had lost, and was buying these CDs because we wanted that crispy clean version without the crackling
yep
on it. And whenever a CD added a little something extra, I don't even if it was a 45 version, I mean I would kind of be like, oh, y'all tripping, but I appreciate him at least putting something else on there instead of just the
yeah
record by itself.
yeah
And that's what happened with Eddie Hazel's project. We gonna y'all gonna see that later in the season where we're talking about how they
yeah, and I
added
kind
some
of
stuff.
thought they should have put the rest in P one on there too, since they
Yeah,
put
yeah,
uh
that would have been a double
you
album, a double CD though,
uh,
right?
I don't care. CD would have been in one disc, but they could have did yeah. But I don't know. It's just kind of like, man,
Yeah,
I
we'll get into that. That's in
would
another
love to hear some
episode.
more Eddie stuff,
Yeah,
lost Eddie tapes.
yeah, we'll get
But
we gonna get deep with that one in the future too, y'all. So I'm gonna say this right now, man, because we gotta go
don't
on the
roller
wrap.
skates in a yo-yo.
Yes, we did dance on the water and not get wet on this one. We did, y'all. We were able to make it happen and bring it to y'all. We're gonna ask you to
Mhm.
hit the like and the
Not
subscribe
coming up
button
for air.
because, man, thank you for the opening up with us for a brand new season of Funkin' Around with PTFI and David Chaos. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notify, and hit notify all y'all because it makes a difference. We're gonna be dropping them on you, just like how P Funk was dropping multiple ones at you within a year. We're gonna be doing the same thing. We're gonna keep bringing them to you. We're gonna keep
That's
bringing
what you
this
do.
funk to you.
You scroll over to like, and you
True.
go. You go like this,
You got
like, and then you scroll over to
hit,
subscribe,
hit
and
the
then you
like
go,
button. Hit the
and you
like
go,
button. Hit it.
and then
Hit it.
and then when you after you hit like and subscribe, and you go to share, and you go, and then
Hmm.
you type in, you say, "Hey, y'all, check this out," blah blah blah, and share it to whatever, you know.
We have definitely grown. Y'all have been sharing, and some of y'all, man, thank you once again. It's happening, and we taking our time with it. We ain't gonna buy no likes, or we ain't gonna buy no extra stuff to make it look like we got a
Strictly
million people.
organic.
We gonna organically grow. We gonna put some seaweed on it and see what happens. All right.
Yeah,
All right, man.
and
So, AK, you got anything?
DVD over stuff.
Hey, man, you got anything you want to say before we bounce up out of
Oh
this one?
man. Uh, all I can say is, with the rhythm it takes to dance to what we have to live through, you can dance underwater and not get wet.
I dig it. So, all right, y'all. I'm gonna try this. I haven't tried this in season 2 yet. So here we go.
No balloons, no
Wait,
balloons.
here we go. Come on.
No balloons.
Oh man, it ain't
Yeah.
bringing it. How about this?
Here it go. Here it comes.
Wait.
Too bad it couldn't have been no bubbles.
Oh man. Wait a minute. I think I can get at least. Can I at least get a thumbs up? Come on, man. Oh wait, it looked like it was ready to come up. Oh, one more time. Here you go. Come on, come on,
Well,
man. We gonna get some before we go. Look, look. Oh, Tony, you missing it. You missing it. We got
I missed it.
fireworks. We got fireworks. Bam.
Got the fireworks.
That's how we bring it on season 2, y'all. Oh man, why you killing me like that with the 45? With the you know what on the Dolphins? All right, man, keep it back there. Yeah, we can, there you go. Cover up that female dolphin, man. Yeah, and that had Aqua Boogie, and then uh, Stevie Free's favorite song on the other side. I think, right?
Yeah.
I'm a
And
fish.
I was like, why didn't they put that cover, that picture in the yeah, it was
Well,
Aqua Boogie was 4 minutes and 25 second version. And then
hmm,
on the back it was your fish and I'm a water sign.
okay.
I guess they was trying to push the technology stuff.
All
But
right, man. Thank you
Yeah.
for sharing. That was worth the wait, man. Thank you for putting that out there, my man. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all on the next one. Thank you very much. And with that, we gonna say peace.